Hey, time to get started. Welcome everyone to our beautiful art stream this week. I hope you didn't miss me too much. Probably not, but it's okay. Today we're gonna finish what we started last week. I started as you. Oh god, I forgot to mute myself. There we go. I today wanted to continue on where we ended up last week, which is drawing more poses, because I still want this to be my main drawing. You know, the way main character for this channel, probably where she's drawing makes the most sense. The other one also will be super nice, but yeah. For those who maybe saw that this was a bit planned earlier than I started, I'm sorry, I forgot the time and then my PC also wanted to restart. It legit didn't wanted me to boot Streamlabs without the restart. And yeah. I know you guys saw, I streamed Pokemon all weekend on Twitch, my gaming channel, kind of. There's no use making a YouTube channel since I don't know how much I will do gaming streams. It's more like there's a game I enjoy, so I stream it. And Pokemon obviously got me hooked. I love the game. I already was so excited for it and it didn't disappoint me, mostly. Do confess it can disappoint in a bit. Well, not that much. So we have one layer for the eyes, one for the mouth. Perfect. Now we can focus on drawing. Go here, add a new layer. I'm sorry, today I'm the worst prepared ever. I feel so sorry. As you maybe noticed, forgot the time too. Also, I made her hair extensionally longer than it usually is. Like here. It ends on her butt, which is like here, and this time it goes like booms. No, I don't like this. I gotta change it. So we're gonna make a layer above that and just draw it here. Maybe that's exactly what I need. A little look back, you know? I wanted the hair to be very fluffy in the end, so it's like, oh, that doesn't work. Like, fully like this. Full of a hair thing. Piece, if that makes even sense to you guys. But yeah, we will start by adjusting her hair to look a bit more normal. So we just closely end it here. Yeah, we don't even end it like that. Maybe I just made it too wavy. It should still have waves, but not that much. In a way, her hair is longer than her butt. Sounds a bit weird, but makes more sense than what I did earlier. So yeah, I'm glad I had taken some time off. It was really useful. Now the important part, difficult part to be more precise, we need to erase her hair without hurting the lines of the rest. Oops. Like I said, without hurting. It's a bit weird because I just go with the line and then I ignore the rest of the other lines. Which is not supposed to happen. Especially with all those lines intertwining. I wished I didn't have the wings on there. It would have been so much easier without the wings on the same layer. I mean, I know why I did it. I just saying it would have been easier. So much better. This is her. This is how my character is supposed to look like. No, I can still give it some more detail now. I would like to increase this. Get some extra hairline in. This is so much better already. Yeah. So, how was everyone's weekend? Did you play Pokemon? Did you enjoy it? Do you still enjoy it? Because, you know, I've been enjoying it. I couldn't play yesterday or today. I could have played today, but I wasn't feeling like it. Because I was busy doing stuff. So busy that I even forgot that I wanted to stream. You know, after my success with the Pokeball, I kinda want my everything to be animated. That would be so cool. Imagine her actively drawing. I feel like I would just make it harder so I don't have a drawing. I just don't want to. You can make the animation special for special occasions, you know? By the way, if you didn't saw it yet, you missed something out. I can actually show you. Probably if I wanted to. It is so beautiful and I love it. You know, I should make a little gif of her just throwing the ball in general, because right now the arm is the only gif I have. I do plan on making a video on that though. So, I completely recorded how I drew the arm. You guys will see and love it. Thank you, but not interested. There we go. If I wanted to chat with girls, I would hook up with friends. I'm in a happy relationship, not that I'm unopen for both same gender, which I am. I'm not interested. I'm already busy enough in my own relationship. I don't need any more stuff into it. Anyway, I didn't merge those layers yet, so let's do that. And now, after we fix stuff, we can focus on the actual thing we were doing, and that is her skin. For that, I do want to use a less rigged brush. So yeah, I was so happy I had a free weekend to enjoy Pokemon for myself, which I did in full mass. I enjoyed it. I loved it. I loved my character. I had funny moments. I had sad moments. I had moments where I was really frustrated, and I still managed to win, like really tough battles. God, I hated the first gym. So I won the first gym by pumping revives into my Pokemon, because the last enemy Pokemon which kept one-hitting my Pokemon were poisoned. Luckily, there was the side effect of one of my Pokemons, and yeah, the only reason why I won is because of the poison. She wasn't poison, or it wasn't poison, depending on how you want to call it. Let's go by it, it makes more sense. I forgot the gender the Pokemon had. They do have genders after all. So, if it wasn't poisoned, I probably had lost that fight. So thank God it was. That was not a fun win. On the other side, I caught Happiny and I was like, oh, let's put on a team. I love Happiny. Happiny is so adorable. I leveled this like 1 or 2 levels and it suddenly evolved into a Chansey. Okay, so I had a level 7 Chansey. I don't know if it was smart, because I know that you can learn moves earlier. You know, not evolving your Pokemon directly sometimes can have good benefits. But I don't care. I want my Chansey. So I got a Chansey. I kept playing and my Chansey wanted to evolve again. And so I had a level 8 Happiny. It was so fun. Like I said, it was probably not the smartest idea to evolve my Happiny level 1. But I found that so adorable that it wanted to evolve. I couldn't say no. And so I got a level 8 Happiny Edge. What's the name? Blissey. I got a level 8 Blissey. It must. I don't know why this Happiny loved me so much that it wanted to evolve directly, but it was cute. That it did. Next, I tried it again actually, because obviously I and someone in chat was so confused how this happened. It didn't happen again. So it was just this one Happiny I was lucky with, because the next one I leveled multiple levels, didn't evolve then. I didn't do anything different, particularly. I don't know if the catching felt different for the Happiny itself. I think if you surprise the Pokemon and such, it can be better. But it was a normal Pokeball, so it was not a special Pokeball or anything. And yeah. It was just it. I really wanted to keep it in my team, but it didn't fit in any to the battles, so I just had to put it out at some point. The fire gym was also really terrible, because the best Pokemon for going there was water, and the most interesting Pokemon, water Pokemon I had was obviously the new Wiglet. So I was like, oh, I can use Wiglet. Yeah, I hate Wiglet, guys. What? Oh, it's part of my hair that I have tucked behind the ear. I was so confused because of the hair part there. God, I tell you, I hate Wiglet. I kept with it until it evolved after that, but it was so useless. The slowpoke I caught also did much more. The most saddest thing is if I had just adventured a little bit further, I would come to a nice seaside with dozens of water Pokemon. I could have captured much more, much better water Pokemon. But no, I had to take the stupid Wiglet. The worst is I had Wiglet at my first in my team, so if the AI ever wants to talk about your team, they always just take the first Pokemon you have in your team. Your, in this part, leading Pokemon, as is mostly called in the game. And the Fire Rebel just kept praising it. She just kept praising my Wiglet. And I was like, shut up. Hold it up. I don't want to hear anything about that. Stop praising this stupid Wiglet. It done nothing. It was useless. It was tedious to level. It was tedious to fight with it. The only reason why I won is because my Slowpoke was tanky enough to survive 2 of your attacks, so I could pump it full with healing while I also kept attacking. I was so frustrated by her every time she gave it a compliment. Every time when she mentioned it so often. Like she really went out there praising this Wiglet, and I was so annoyed by it. Because Wiglet was so useless, so annoying. Because it was just so weak. Training it was hideous. To be somewhat close for the level needed for this fight. Using in a fight was useless. And then it getting praised like that, oh, I was so furious. I mean, you probably heard it right now. Just reliving my fury of the stupid thing being praised for being useless. So yeah, for all the people that enjoy the idea that there's these convergence speeches or whatever it's called, where they accidentally look like it. There's another one. Actually, in the game, I won't say which. I don't want to spoiler you. For those who watch the leaks, probably already know it because it was leaked, you know, or early already in the game that there will be 2 of them. But yeah, Wiglet, just too weak. I don't know if an evolution would be better. But I really already I just wanted the evolution for my Pokédex and then never see this thing again. I did battle it later, but I one-hitted it. I took the grass out, it's a water Pokemon. Of course I one-hitted it with my strongest Pokemon. It happened to be also very effective against it. That was one of my easiest gyms. I could just use my starter. Every battle where I just could use my starter to kill them was so easy. Because Sprigatito is strong and cute and the evolutions are nice. I like the evolutions. Like sure, some might don't. And nothing is as great as Sprigatito. No evolution will ever come close to that. But I liked it. Otherwise, a few things were fun, also funny, but I won't, like I said, it's fine. I don't want to spoil the game, I just want to say how I felt. What I can say, if you follow the tip to turn off autosave, to save manually, especially for stuff like when you hit a shiny, so you can restart to not kill the shiny, save. Put a timer, do whatever you want, but at least once an hour you should save. I put actually a timer for half an hour to 20 minutes at my first playthrough after I lost 3 hours of gameplay. You hit me right, 3 hours. I was so frustrated. I had so much explored. I mean, I re-explored it, and I was much faster because I skipped all the dialogue, and you know, I quick travel to all the places I wanted to go, but it was never the same. So yeah, it's okay to turn out of safe but safe. The game will crash. It happened a few times to me. One time actually, really luckily, I was just arrived in a town. I was like, oh, I should save. It's been a while. So I saved. I wanted to enter a store. Just directly after that, I was just going to enter a store, see what's in there, and my game failed. And it crashed. So I just saved before it crashed. Nothing bad happens, but that's a lucky guess, and you cannot depend on that. So always safe. I have finished the hero. Sorry, I've been talking. I just wanted to talk about this so much. I already talked in stream, of course, and friends, and it's so nice. My boyfriend always has a difficulty because he doesn't want to get spoiled. I still try not to talk about spoilery like, but yeah. It's difficult. I mean, I try to also implement no spoilers by just reference to the stuff that is known from the trailers, so I will spoil you with everything that is on the trailer. Like I said, the one ruffian from the evil team is fire, and there's a wiglet, which is technically Diglett, but water. You know, that stuff that is officially announced before the game got released. My boyfriend didn't watch all the trailers, he wanted to get surprised, and I get that, but it just minimizes the amount I can talk with it. I would say this needs to be brown. Also, another thing I found a bit upsetting, not much, but a tiny bit. I forgot what I wanted to say. I had something in mind while I was fixing this area, and then I forgot. I'm so sorry. So it was not important. I would have otherwise remembered. Oh well. I actually got a lot of the badges. You can get 18 badges in the game. It's not trailered, teased, I know, but I will say it here and now. Here right now, so you all will have heard it. You can get 18 badges in this game. Sorry for the spoiler. You can get a badge for every move that is out there. Every element that is out there, and I really rushed through those recently. First I was a bit scared, especially since the first was so rough for me, but the next one got easier because I kind of did it on hard mode. Like, Buck is strong against grass, fire is strong against grass, grass resists grass. I didn't have the best start. Still flying in front of me. On the other hand, the Titans, like Cloth, usually had good typings for me. So I did 4, and only 1 was technically strong against grass, but by the point I reached this one that was strong, I already had more Pokemon in my team trained up. So it wasn't that bad. I will make a black tablet and pen, because mine is black. Still not perfectly mine. I have no idea how I should draw the backside. I don't want to try even. It needs to look like a tablet. That's all I want from it. Looks like a tablet? Great, I did it. I won. GG, well played, easy. I would say I'm fairly into the game, like halfway through. Technically from the badge count I'm more than halfway, but it feels more like halfway. Because I have one Pokemon level 50, that's the Dragonair, which doesn't listen to me, because only Pokemon up to level 50 or so listen to me. That's another reason why I started pushing the gyms. Like I was like, I caught this one. I just did one gym because I was there. Then I caught the Dratini level 50, and I was like, oh no, it won't listen to me. First I was confused because it wasn't doing the attacks. Thought it was just a pacifist and doesn't like fighting. Then it clicked. Dratini is too high level, it won't listen to me. Of course it doesn't attack if it doesn't listen to me. So I started going for the next gyms. Should have made it up to 50, I believe. I don't know exactly. So I'm one gym away because gained 2 levels and is now level 52. But it also evolved. So it's a Dragonair. Probably let it become Dragonite for the Pokedex, and then I just try to get a shiny Dratini and make that a Dragonair, because personally I like Dragonair much, much more. Which my boyfriend was not surprised of. And I told him happily I have got a Dratini, and that it became a Dragonair. He already knew I would not evolve it. He knew that I want Dragonair more than Dragonite. Now don't get me wrong, Dragonite is a cool Pokemon. I like Dragonite. But in the cuteness sense, Dratini is just that much higher in the level. I can't get cuter than that. So, yeah. And since he knows I'm all about cute stuff, he knew I would not evolve this Dragonair. Which I believe is totally fine, as long as you don't want to fight competitively, take the team you want. If you don't want to evolve your Pokemon, then don't evolve it. I'm all about giving an Everstone to your Ponyta, so that your shiny Ponyta, so it never becomes a gas main Rapidash. Because it doesn't keep the blue flames. If you didn't know, it doesn't keep the blue flames. Ponyta shiny has blue flames, which is the most adorable thing ever. And shiny Rapidash's main, it gets a weird grayish purple that looks like it's just, smoke. As if you extinguished the fire. What's great about extinguished fire? Nothing. I actually even got a shiny in the game already, a random one. It was a Shoodle. So I have a shiny Shoodle, which you would never use. It's by the way green, in case you guys wondered. What the special kind of shiny? I personally don't care about a Shoodle. I caught it because it's shiny, but I don't need a Shoodle. Just never appealed to me. Especially, some Pokemon appeal to me that it's older, but I obviously was more focused on trying to get my hand on the new ones in general first. Then a Pokemon that doesn't even appeal to me in general was never had a chance. Like I did ended up now with Arcanine on my team, and I did evolve the flying Pikachu you get for free directly into a Raichu. So I have a Raichu now, which I was thinking about putting into my team. But it's difficult. Also Arcanine and Raichu, I don't know about Raichu, but Arcanine is not a Pokemon that looks nice and shiny. I don't like it in yellow. I think Raichu also just gets less strong in color, which it already is. Depending on how you look at it, I sometimes wondered if it was shiny because it was so bright in color, but it's not. It will be marked as shiny, which it isn't. And yeah. This data is also not so special and shiny, Sprigatito. The ones I like are never special, kind of. So she just gets, I think, a little bit less strong in color, and her eyes get less strong in color, which doesn't look so special. I like the strong, vibrant purple she has, like this pinkish one. I really like the pinkish eyes she has, so why would I want them in less strong color? I don't know. Also, I forgot to mark out the different areas, so I gotta do it again. Lasso tool. Unlucky me. So, I mean, it's unlucky. Stupid me. Let's get my radianting brush and start working it out. I think for the glove, I kind of wanted to go, I don't know, either up or down. I think I wanted Leo rather to go up. So, I did notice it isn't colored completely. So what we're gonna do is we take a right brush and just fix up this little hole. Before it's too much color already. Because do not want to try recoloring this when it's too late. So, back to a soft brush and back to a gradient. Now we're pushing back the black a bit. Oh, I oversaw actually an area. I shouldn't show too much in this angle. The hair is covering quite a lot. In the country, I have this part too bright. There we go. So, next we go for the middle color. Oh wait, I forgot the hair. It's so many areas I want, I keep forgetting them. Oh. It gets stuck again. Now we take the middle color and push that color back again. Now we take the brighter color and start putting in some real radiance. Technically, I shouldn't have it that bright here because it's will mean it's way too much of the bright color at once, but I don't care. Just a tiny bit. Because you won't see it otherwise, and that would be sad. No! Should have everything right, so we select the inverse and start over again. There's not much left. I think I actually colored everything except this. So there's really not much left. Right there was another area I oversaw. This one. Just do the same way I did it there. Pushing up back again. One more the lighter color and now for the highlight. There we go. That's the main coloring. So we can put this down. Copy this. Make this the multiply, the perfect way to shade. Make clipping mask. Don't have to actually make clip mask because it's the perfectly above it, but I like it that much more. One pen. Should be still on the soft brush, but I checked just to be sure. And we just make it fully visible. Now we just carefully add the shading. I'm actually doing much because it perfectly shades itself. So for the hair I will make a bigger area shaded here, just for some base. And then I want to change the brush to this one because I really like how it works. Just slowly add in. Actually, I don't know if I want to use that. It's a bit too strong. I could reduce its opacity. It does give me a nice hair fling, but I do think I only want to use it on the light. Because on the light it's much more efficient. I like to use this brush for hair. I just feel like it's a bit too much right now. Because it gives a little bit more of a hairy look. I think some good lines following the flow of the hair here. Just do the trick. One part is to always keep in mind how the hair is flowing to make it look natural. Oops. So let's follow the hair flow up here. Down there. Here we go. Next we will do the highlight layer. So we take overlay, take a bright color, like bright pink. Just color in. I know I said take the other brush, but I feel like it will maybe look weird compared to this one. There we go. Yeah, I think I will erase a little bit of it, but softly, so I need a soft brush. Just get it kind of back into gravity. Perfect. Now we put this back to the pan it was, because otherwise I will never have the perfect eraser again. And this looks nice. Just realized I completely ignored the pen and the tablet for the shadings, so guess we just gonna do that now. Not much, but needs to be done. So need to reduce the line color for that. It needs to be complete black. Now back to the highlighting color though. Next, we take this line and just recolor it a bit. I want the hairline to be black. I mean brown. I forgot that I need to recolor the hairline in general anyway. Behind the wing it will be in the wing color, due to the fact that the wing will obviously change the color behind it, and that needs to be visible. While I might curve around the ear, that also gets the brown color. Usually I really like to go out with this, but find simplicity is key here. Doing too much is sometimes just killing it. Plus I want my artworks right now to be simple and partially also be productive. This is for me, it shouldn't be taking more time necessary. Can go all out, but I don't need to. Next I take the template, complete black. Hello? Why is my, what the hell? Take my pen a moment to recapitulate. It just decided to change screen. Yep. Alright, it's back on my screen. That was absolutely weird. Where was I? Oh yeah, I want to change it to black. It was so weird. It just randomly decided to use my other screen because something in the settings set it off. To think that this isn't the monitor I'm using. Go. Now for the face I should use the same coloring. Because obviously the will be with also the white line, brown line. There you go. Think I only need to do the face, you know. Let's do that. Oh wait, I forgot the wings. Then let's do the wings first. Want the coloring layer above my other layers, so it is completely in charge, you could say. I don't care if I overcolor right now, I'd rather erase than done. Sometimes I feel like erasing is more comfortable than trying to draw a line. Sometimes I wonder why my eraser got so giant. Oh yeah, right, I changed it. I remember now again. So next we shall be coloring it. So we lock the layer, start with the darkest color, and work yourself outward. Unlock the layer because come on, stop lagging, stop lagging. I noticed a coloring error. Okay, did I color with this though? There we go. Back locking it. Back using the soft brush. Can I push it on? Push this back in. Now we go around with this. Finally, the highlights. It's not highlighting, but the outer part, I just the most highlight color gradient part, which I like. But yeah, and the second wing. And this one now I shall copy beneath everything. We need a solid layer down below. Then we'll work with our things. Then we take a bright sparkle color and change your brush to sparkles. There's one namely. Maybe go a tiny bit smaller with the brush. And just pop them in. We need them. Now we reduce the opacity of this layer to this. Yeah, I went smaller with the sparkles last time, so I guess I have to go back. Can go still smaller. Some bigger ones, some many small ones. Should make that thing much more sparkly. There we go. Better. So now we go for the eye coloring. I'll just put this into this folder. Put the coloring always behind the layer we're using. Need a white layer for first. No, usually I always start with the coloring layer, but this time I think I'm just starting with the colors. That way I can draw the iris as I want. And then add the white to make sure it doesn't go over the white. We take the other brush because it's also very nice for eyes, and I've enjoyed using it for eyes the last few times. Now I know this looks really weird. I'll look better soon, I promise. I feel like I'm just too big on the brush with this. Now we got darker because that's what the eyes are for. This eye looks so much better than the other, not gonna lie. Okay, also went a bit brighter the last few times. Just get some highlights in. Obviously, there you go. Now we can take the locking away, fix this up, and do the white part with the normal pen. Already switched back to the normal pen. Now it's important that I cannot draw over though. It's interesting, it showed me actually the settings for the eraser, I just realized. Even though I didn't have the eraser fully selected. I knew I can switch to the eraser by just pressing on my pen. I never knew I could switch like that in the settings. I just never will be a huge fan of these eyes, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. So I just take this brush, lock the layer to get some of the darker color in, some of the highlighting color. Yep, these eyes will never be a fan of, but it's okay. I love their overall design. The other mouth doesn't need one, but this one does. So we're just gonna do the same thing I do always. First of all, select the whole thing. Paint it dark. I go more red and very, very dark for the back part. As always, my tablet doesn't like doing what I want, so it's very, very frustratingly bad. Now for the tongue, I want it to be also very dark, colorful. Nope. Just think I want to start brighter. There! Looks good when you look back. Now, last but not least, another layer for the eyebrows of the closed eyes. Because they need to be painted too. Might not look as special as the normal eyebrows, but sure part. Also, the line coloring didn't work as much as it's supposed to be here. So I'm just gonna redo that. Because it otherwise looks weird. There we go. We finished her. Isn't that nice? Even though this only took me 1 hour, even though I wanted to do a little bit more today, I don't know. I guess the reason why I forgot that I wanted to stream is because I felt exhausted. It's a free day, you know. I just need me time today. Need time for me to relax. I expected a package today after it was already delayed from Monday. And usually the delivery service, particularly that one, always comes at noon. And now midday. But today they decided to deliver it at 10 a.m. which was the time I was actually out, as I had an important appointment. So they didn't deliver it, and I put it again to the one packing station I hate to go to. It's not that much further than the other options I have, but it is further, and I can start picking it up tomorrow at 4 p.m. That's the time I'm working at that time. So I can't pick it up tomorrow at 4 p.m. On Friday, I wanted to stay home because it's my free day in this week where I don't have to be anywhere. But no, now I have to go out on Friday and pick it up. And I have to walk up this stupid hill that I walk up every morning, and I'm just exhausted from walking it up every day. Oh, I was so happy not to walk it up today, and I had to walk up because I kind of missed my bus. Very, very closely, but I did miss it. Now I have to walk up again on Friday, because I can't pick it up on Saturday, because on Saturday I work the entire opening time of that store. I want to mark out that the store I work in is also a package. I accept packages, you know, from the same delivery company. The store I work in gets the packages picked up and delivered to from the same guy that delivers my packages. Just that he actually stops at our store earlier. So technically, if he had just delivered it on one of the other 2 days, and I just would have gotten the package because I either was at work where I could have just gotten it. But yeah, I could just easier pick it up. I'm so annoyed by that. I know, maybe I go out a little bit earlier tomorrow and hope that I can pick it up already. Even though it will be 2 hours too early. It's so annoying. I can't also help my boyfriend because he actually rates also a package tomorrow and needs to be home for that, so no packing up for me. It just still makes me sad to think about it. It's okay, we have this cutie here to cheer us up now with her happy face. And you will enjoy her on Friday after I picked up my package. And I will be so happy for the inside of the package. And see this, on Friday we stream a bit longer, and Friday we'll have planned my stream again and not have it like today where I do the thumbnail too late and don't have any topics planned to talk or anything. Not even an actual subject to draw. Like I knew I had this still open, but I also knew I was done with it in maximum an hour. And half of the hour was me talking, I feel like. So yeah. Next time will be better, I promise. But for today, I hope you enjoyed this little fun drawing with me. And I can't wait to see you guys again. And do it next time better. And yeah, so many stuff upcoming. Can't wait to share them all with you. Have a nice evening. Have a lovely